And happy Wednesday, folks. Happy Wednesday, January 6th, 2021. Welcome back to our third episode of the year, the third episode of Quarters Without Borders. I'm your host. My name is Kyle, and we are playing today for a better tomorrow. Oh, we are at the midway point of the week. It is a wonderful Wednesday outside. I think it's going to stay dry, at least here in central Ohio. Wherever you happen to be, I hope you're having a great week as well. Hope you had a wonderful Tuesday, diving into the midway point of our week. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining our little community, this little corner of the internet that we've carved out for ourselves. Subliminal irony, good morning. It's a day off today. Have you any exciting plans for the day? Any exciting plans? Alright, so the little spiel, if you are new to the channel, if you are just joining us for the very first time, let me welcome you and thank you for stopping by. Basically, we play our way through video games and we raise money for charity. Right now, we're playing our way through There we go. We're playing our way through From Software's 2015 hit, Bloodborne. And we're doing so by making it as difficult as possible on us. Now, of course, the game is already known for being difficult, but in addition, we've disabled all the little tooltips and tutorials, as well as we chose the weakest starting character, just to make things extra grueling. And of course, every time we die, fail, or retry, we donate an additional 25 cents, an additional quarter, to a charity, in homage to the classic arcade games of yesteryear. As you can see in the bottom left of your screen, the charity for this game is AVID, the Advancement Via Individual Determination. They're a global charity in countries worldwide. They've been around for about 30 plus years, and they're focused on helping individuals who are struggling academically. They go in specifically with younger learners and help them get the resources and the tutelage they need to succeed. They have a really good track record of getting students into the college level and, of course, staying at the college level and going beyond. So it's a really good cause. We're happy to be supporting them with our efforts as we play through this game. Our grand total is officially up to $17.25 as of today, and I'm sure that total will rise as we continue to play. Subs, I gotta say, it sounds like a fantastic day. Knitting, groceries. There's gonna be some groceries on my end today. And finally taking the Christmas tree down. It's not, there's no particular hurry. I mean, it's like there's the folks that as soon as Christmas is over, the tree comes down, or as soon as New Year's crests, the tree comes down. I mean, it's the middle of the week. So this is super exciting. I know as the channel's kind of warming up today, I do want to make a special shout out. One, to Subliminal Irony. Whoa, some grass leaves. You could just leave it up. It could be a seasonal tree. And you could decorate it for different, so like you could make it a New Year's tree, and then it could be a Valentine's Day tree coming up soon. I've always thought that'd be a really neat idea, especially if you had like a living tree that you just grew in your house, like at like a shopping mall. Alright, but I'm off topic. Before I get too far, channel's warming up. I do want to do a special shout out to you, subs, for mentioning the channel to some of your coworkers. And while in the last few days we've had this huge spike, we've had 3 new followers. Now, just overnight, we have another 2 that have chosen to follow the channel. So it's super humbling, super exciting. Not only in the past few days have we had a Hair Affair, Frost ITV, and Denny Von Doom all decide to join our little collective crazy here in the corner of the internet, but overnight, Athena 5897 and Burton, welcome to the channel. I don't know if you folks are out there watching today or not, but if you are, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're a small channel. It's only been about 6 months or so of us gaming and having fun. Looking forward to growing with the new year, and the chat's open. Leave comments, suggestions, questions, things like that. We try to keep it an open dialogue, try to have fun with it. I feel like Dr. Magana should have no issues with it. Make it like, I don't know, make it a COVID tree for January. Get like little COVID decorations and like a mask up top where the star would be. Like, you guys could alternate. He could choose the tree theme for one season. You choose the tree theme for the next season. I feel like that's a good trade-off. Still though, like I know shopping malls, they have the trees inside. There's even, I believe, so if you've been to the Arby's up on Sawmill Road, which I know is really random, when they remodeled, they put a tree in their dining area, which is very unusual. But like that, if you have a tree, I always thought it'd be so cool to have a tree inside. And then you wouldn't need to like go buy like if you were into live trees, you wouldn't have to go buy a live tree every year for holidays. And it's gonna just do good to help purify the air and stuff like that, you know? Alright folks, we are picking back up. We are now level 53, if you can believe that. We just made it to the Forbidden Woods. We finished off the Charnel Lane area yesterday. Managed to beat the bosses there, the witches that reside there. And now it seems we are moving on to Byrgenwerth, where the source of everything happens. So that's where we're going to continue today. I have no idea what we're doing here in the Forbidden Woods, besides trying to get through it to find the abandoned, town of Byrgenwerth, which is apparently where all of this blood healing, blood church stuff started. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Okay, so we're in the Forbidden Woods. Get our lantern back out. And we've got our 2 swords. I wish when you put a weapon into a certain mode, it would keep it that way. I would like to keep this weapon in its heavy mode all the time. But it does not seem to be an option. Okay, so we have a few paths. There's this windmill that we're at the base of, which is pretty fascinating. There's a bridge, and then I think there's just back the way we came. That's a creepy sound. Which, back the way we came, there was one path that I didn't take last time, so I think we're going to try to explore that if we can. Alright, come on, dude. It's just you and me. That guy doesn't get staggered as easily as the other ones do. He just tanked everything. There is an item over there. Let's not forget that. Right as soon as we cross the bridge. And there'll be a guy up here who's going to throw stuff at me. Don't want to fall down there. That does not look happy. I think we've kind of... Frost ITV, happy Wednesday. Throw out a good morning, because at least it's morning here. If you're in the same time zone, it's a good morning. I know there's some folks in different time periods, but just good Wednesday. Good Wednesday to ya. So we're going back toward that up path, if that makes any sense. There was the bridge, there was the weird little... There's a floating tombstone over there. Can you see that? Monocle out. Floating tombstones. Now, I know there's a big... how do I do this? There's a big axe dude up here. Well, it's still Wednesday. It's still Wednesday. Reeks of strong foe. Well, unless he's particularly leveled up. Those oranges or those mushrooms? Unless he's particularly leveled up, we have fought these folks before. I think, you know, good Wednesday. I think that's a totally adequate greeting. Anything? Anything? Oh, it's a cave. Good Wednesday to you, good madams. Lady Dragana, Flanagan. Okay, there is a treasure in here, apparently. Oh, he's not even, like, watching me. He's just guarding it. Yes! Now that went pretty well, actually. Knowledge and gemstones. That went a lot better than I could have hoped it would. And I guess it's just a little dead end. So that checks off one direction to travel. You both, I think, jumped in right as we were talking with Frost ITV. And he'd mentioned he's over in the UK, so it is afternoon, about 4 p.m. Whereas here on Eastern Standard Time, for those of us in wintry central Ohio, it is a little after 11 a.m. Okay, so one path cleared. That's nice. Kind of a peace of mind. I know the backwards direction doesn't have anything too crazy going on. How is there a dead person up there? Interesting. Whoa! Sneaky bird. Standing right there. He blends in with the grass. I see you, creepy bird. Ooh, got someone around the back. Reeks of wheelchair. Just looking at the... Oh, great. I thought maybe we could get around the tree. Looking at the geometry and the texturing back there, it looked really janky though. So I'm like, you're probably not supposed to be back here. But I didn't think it literally would have just pushed me off the cliff. I had a lot of ground still to work with. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like that was a bit judicious on the part of the game. That was a bit judicious as far as making it around this tree. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to. But just looking at like the texture work back there, the hill just looks kind of unpolished. It's like, okay, that probably wasn't meant to be traveled on. So that really means bridge with creepy puppety things, or can we go in here yet? View notes. Master waits ahead. Therefore, take a step forward. Well, looks like we can't go. This is probably going to be a shortcut, I bet. It'll loop back to this checkpoint, which would be really nice. Well, folks, that leaves us one direction to travel. What is burning in there? I don't know, it's just like a stick or a root or something. Cursed beasts. You know, considering the construction materials they used to build this bridge, basically like the most desiccated old wood you could possibly find, and then they decided to load it up with bricks. Like, I don't know if this can feasibly support the weight of me walking across it. Are you a gun person? I don't like gun people. Fear the ambush. Great. I feel pretty level-wise pretty prepared for this area. Like, I'm not getting just wrecked. Here's this little guy hiding back here. That is a creepy bridge. It's really cool, though. I will give it that. A hair affair. Good morning and happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I think this might be the first time you do. Oh my gosh! Well, that was unexpected. That's what they meant by fear ambush. Wow, I got so lucky from that. Alright, duly noted. There are like legitimate Indiana Jones style traps in these woods. I guess I would have noticed if I would have looked up. Oh yes, but sorry. Hair affair. Welcome to the channel. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great week so far. And thank you for following the channel over the holiday break. It's super exciting. Like I said, just special shout out again. I know as the room is starting to fill up today. Special shout out to Subliminal Irony for kind of mentioning the channel to a few folks and coworkers, and in the last couple weeks, I mean, we're up to 39 followers. It's super exciting. Like, I would never have imagined this kind of explosion. Like, within the first couple weeks, couple days of the of starting the new year. Yes, first playthrough. Kalenkos. I think I'm saying that right. Kalenkos. Oh, that was a little early. Shouldn't have jumped in so quick. So Kalenkos, welcome to the channel. It is our first playthrough through Bloodborne. We just finished clearing the witches of Bergen, or not Bergenworth, the witches of Charnel Lane yesterday, and we've just made it to the Forbidden Wood for the very first time. Our experience with this is a very open area. Our experience with these style of games, I played through the original Demon's Souls back on the PS3 when it first came out, and we haven't played any of the Dark Souls games. So this is where we're starting. Dun dun dun! Jiggly wiggly jigglepuff. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the channel. Oh, there's a dog somewhere. Oh, hound. New game +2. Oh man. I imagine it only gets more and more difficult each, I guess, layer of the dream that you add. Fear ambush. There's gonna be a dog somewhere. I mean, I don't know if that's the ambush down here. Beware of a projectile. Was there a trap happening? Projectile is effective. I'm so concerned. There are so many notes around that corner. How about I just jump down on them from above? I mean, there's those guys in the back. There's Oh my god! But there's the hound. I'm glad this guy doesn't have a very good arm. He can't throw far enough. There's quite a few folks down there, actually. Whew. I thought it was gonna be one of those like weird spiky hounds from the other forest. No, these are like the hellhound dogs. Okay, so these are all good notes. Where's the fear ambush? Now, the guy in the back throwing the glass vials. Let's take him out first. Oh man. There's all sorts of shady. Clearly this is not an extra path, this is just a way to get behind the enemies, which is never a bad thing. It may make it a little easier for me to deal with this group if I can get behind them. Tactics, folks, tactics. Oh, great. Kalenkos, I just saw your message. This is one of the hardest areas in the game. Woo! It's the traps. It's probably the traps that make this tricky. Not notice his buddy. Okay, next one. I like how none of them are paying attention. They're all just looking at those rocks over there. Taking them out. Sneaky style. Oh my gosh! Where did you come from? Whoa! I like to think this is one of those like spy versus spy comics or something. Like I'm sneaking up on these groups, and like this dude with the shield is just like sneaking up right behind me. That was pure luck that I just happened to turn around and notice him. Because if he would have got an attack off on me, that would have really made it a little more difficult. So just one guy left, that's it? So cool, I can carry more than 20 bullets now. Because of my runes. Oh, great. I do have it ready. I thought I did. Oh, I replaced it with those things. I don't have a lot. I've got 10 of them. 10 antidotes. Okay. Well, so far there's only really been one path that we can take forward. So as long as I mean, there's been some windy, turvy, twisty things, but in general, it's all just kind of moved forward. Wow, look at those cool leaves or plants, or I don't know what they are. Flowers? That's the word I'm looking for. Flowers. Those weird leaf plant things. They're flowers. They're kind of like glowing. Okay, so we gotta be careful for traps. So check in the trees. Proceeding slowly. Time for inquisitiveness, but fear the ant. There's a dog or something up there. No, it's one of those things. Come back. can't I hit this guy? Okay. That was a bit rash, just running back here after that thing. But it cleared out another area of the map. It's the dead end. We got some stuff. We'll go back and move on. So far, this isn't going too bad. I mean, those sound kind of like famous last words, but, okay, do we go down or through the flowers? I think we're gonna go through the flowers. Keep an eye on the trees. Oh, great, what is that? Oh, it's one of those torch things. What is that, sort of shanty town? I know better than to get close to you. Because there's an item inside that shack. There's an item way down there. Ooh. For what it's worth, it is interesting in how the map, just the way they've laid out this level, it's the whole opening areas of the game were very architectural. They were very industrial and urban, I guess, with the sewers and the cities, buildings on top of each other. And then we went to the Charnel Lane, and that was pretty cool because it was a little bit more organic. You still had buildings, but now we're here, and this really it just feels fun. It's different. It's more organic. The paths twist and turn over the hills, very much like a real forest would. It definitely has this kind of evil queen in the forest Disney fairy tale vibe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going forward. Well, let's just take a poke down here just in case. How did this person die right here? No, that's a totally fair point, because it's, I don't know, it's just because this game, I think, requires so much more focused attention. I think my mind I can't even concoct a sentence here. My mind is definitely staying focused on what I'm doing in the moment versus the settings and stuff. So a couple things just really quick to notice, and they really start to stand out here, is that I mentioned this, I think, on one of the earlier episodes while we played through this title, is I'm on one end to complement the way they're mixing up the terrain, the topography, how you're traveling. Really, really cool. I like it because it adds a sense of variety to the game, of course. But one thing that still is sorely missing is a variety of colors. I mean, like, everything is kind of desaturated and blah colored, which I know lends to this oppressive, dark feeling of the game. But you can still have splashes of color. You can still have things that differentiate characters from scenery, from enemies, things like that. I don't know, I continue to have troubles finding good screenshots for the archives because it's really muddy. It's really hard to pick out what's happening in a little thumbnail when everything is the same color. And you can tell that they did a lot with what they had. So like when you see those pockets of floating tombstones, like there might even be some back there. But it's just like the tombstones were like a stamp. And you just seen where they put the stamps. It's like stamp, 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 stamp. So there's just clusters of tombstones that are identical to every other cluster of tombstones. They're just everywhere. But I think, not that they can get away with it, that might not be the right word choice, but for lack of a better term, they can get away with it because you're so focused on the mechanics of the game, parrying, dodging, weaving, attacking, that those kind of things fall by the wayside. They're just set dressing. Ah, Tim Burton. That's a good way to put it. Subs, I like that. Grandmaster Poncho. Now that is an epic name. Welcome to the channel. I do agree with you. And that's part of the things that made this kind of difficult, Grandmaster Poncho, because playing it and trying to stream at the same time, I'm in a room with like 3 spotlights all shining down on me at once. So I have this bright environment trying to focus on the screen in front of me. So there's a trap. You see that, folks? Look at that. Is that a trap? I think it's a trap. I'm almost positive there's a trap up there in those trees. And some eagle eyes right there. And I think it's those little wood things. I think when you step on those wood things, it triggers the trap. Watch. Let's test our theory. Ha-ha! Maybe I should have saved that for like a boss or something. There's a whole mob of enemies up ahead. Maybe I could have lured them out here. Look at that. We're figuring things out. We have learned. Okay, there's a village now. Now I'm getting very Resident Evil 4 vibes. Kind of in the woods, coming across this decrepit village. Before we move too far toward this village, let's go back where the path split and just take a poke down the other side of the trail, because there's a good chance it's a dead end. Paranoid, it's not just the forest, it's the combination of Kalenkos saying this is the hardest area in the game, and what I just mentioned about how the texture work and just the color choice makes things really hard to see and discern. So, I mean, this is really cool. Look at all these like little lantern things lighting this path. I feel like there's something really important down this way. My cape is like freaking out. But because of the way they have it all set up... Oh gosh! Well... the last thing I want to do is walk into a trap and kill myself. Well, I think we're in the town now. I think it all came back to the same place. That's the same group of... Beware of... There's another trap? There's wood things on the floor. That's a really big wood thing. Ooh, there's a hole. Look at that. Notice how he went around it. Notice how he went around it. So I have no intention of walking into that, because that's probably going to kill me. That looks really far down. Oh, there's an item down there, though. We have to walk into it. Oh, my. Whoa. Ooh. Alright, it's just going down. Just going down. Just fighting everybody. Okay. That went surprisingly better than I thought it would. And here's back where we came into the area. I see you sitting there, as if you're not important. Oh. Look at all the spikes on their roofs. Why do they need spiky roofs? There might be a better way down. Don't be fooled. Maybe we'll let it That's clearly a pit. Ouch. Maybe we'll just kind of hang out and let the pit be a pit for the moment. Great. Hoping I can get the attack off before he can shoot me. We were a little close on that one. A little close. Wait, of a raccoon? Why a raccoon? Is it my outfit? Huh. I wonder what this building is for. And why we can go in this building. I don't see, like, a second story or anything like that. Reeks of item. And this is around the back way. But I could have come in initially if I wanted to. Oh no, it's a different path actually. It dead ends in a building. Man. Okay. Oh, there's something up there too. Okay, fair point. I take that. I see that. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, just taking a second here. I want to bring attention, Kalenkos. If you're still viewing, thank you so much for following the channel. Wow, this is mind-blowing, folks. Like, this is the 3rd episode of the year, and we're just kind of rolling into it. But Kalenkos, thank you for following the channel. We're still a small channel. We're still a new channel. We've been doing this for about 6 months. You know, playing our way through video games, raising money for charity, trying to make a small difference in the world. And it's been amazing to see the support, to see how everyone's kind of reacted to it. But the fact, Kalenkos, you make us 40 strong. A group 40 strong. And our goal for the last few months has been to hit 50. Because once we hit 50, it unlocks a lot of the really cool features for the community, for the chat. And I know a few of you have been requesting that I would like to incorporate. Okay, so there's like an up path. Let's go back to the down path. I don't know. It's just super wild. Like, surreal, almost. So, thank you. Thank you for the support. Wow, folks, we're 10 followers away. That's mind-blowing. Okay, focus. There's dragging weapon sounds. Don't get too excited yet. Oh, dang. Hey, no sweat, no sweat, no sweat. It's a door. Let's just go ahead and open it. Never mind. Man. Was the Corona thing, was that recent? Are you still dealing with like are you still in it, I suppose? I'm sorry to hear that, man. So the charity right now is, it's called AVID, as you can see in the bottom left. It's the Advancement Via Individual Determination. I don't have a link. I should probably get that. I'll get that for tomorrow. I'll have a link in the description of the box to take you to their website. But it's a global charity. They're worldwide, I think, 18 countries, if I remember correctly. And they focus on helping young learners. So students in like primary school and secondary school that are struggling academically wise. They're struggling with academics. And they go in there and they help provide like tutoring programs, mentoring programs, things like that. And they follow the students all the way up through college, and getting the students into colleges and getting them to stay in colleges. So they have a follow-up after the first year, making sure they're staying in their programs. So it's just, I don't know, I think it's a really good cause to kind of wrap up last year and kick off, kick off this year. Whether you're in a more traditional learning route of academia as a student right now, or if you're out of school but, I don't know, just still valuing education. Continual learning, no matter what it is I think important for growth as a person. So super cool cause. I will make a point, folks, if you do want to contribute directly to them, you can. Of course, they're a 501c3 charity. It's all tax write-offable if you're into that sort of thing. I will do my best to get a button up under the channel, so you can just push on the button and it'll take you to their website directly if you want to support them. And I'm hoping within the next month or two to actually get Quarters Without Borders, right? This is a little bit of new 2021 news. To get Quarters Without Borders, I guess, titled as an official 501c3 charity as well. Because while we're doing right now, everything's virtual, we're doing online gaming and raising money for different charity organizations. I think it'd be super cool, especially as the pandemic starts to quiet down, as the vaccine becomes more widespread and things like that. I think it'd be really cool to hold like I don't know, in-person events or sponsoring gatherings in different cities and things like that. So I might be getting way ahead of myself, really ambitious with it. But hopefully in the coming months, we'll get this channel actually turned into an official charity. And there'll be an option if anyone wants to support what we do here, because as I'm sure everyone out there is aware, times are a little tough. Running the channel is a lot of fun, but it also is a pretty big money sink right now. So trying to balance keeping the channel running. Nice! They just killed that thing for me. I don't really know how I'm going to get past that guy. The wear projectile, fear fire. Yeah, everyone's just telling me the exact same thing. Can I shoot the guy in the sky? I don't know what to do, folks. I want to run out there. I want to fight the things, keep moving. I also want to jump down this hole. Now, that seems like I could make that fall. I feel like I could make that fall. Let's just try to line it up. Oh, great. Oh, my. Okay, more antidotes. There's a ladder, thankfully, so hopefully we're not doomed. Hey, and that wasn't so bad. We did almost die. Jeez. Glenkos, like, for what it's worth, like, rooting for you, man. Like, sending positive energy through the ether to help you. It's good that, like, you're feeling like you're kind of recovering, coming out the other side of it. But, man. Like, what you're saying is similar. It kind of echoes. So I've been fortunate, and I have been able to stay COVID-free so far. But I do know folks personally that have gone through it, and they report exactly the same thing. Man. Godspeed for a swift recovery. I know, Flanagan, right? The ladder, that really makes it convenient. They probably need a way to, like, get the birds down there and things like that. just gonna have to do it. I can get under the bridge. They shouldn't be able to hit us. So while it's kind of horrifying and ouch! No! He threw it at a rock, and it splashed over onto me. Oh, I was just celebrating, too. Just celebrating. That was enough for 2 levels up. So I had like 30,000 points sitting down there. And now those like weird little long-armed things are going to have them. Dude, that is true love right there. That is true love right there. But no, I think there is some leeway in being laid low by the pandemic. If feeling it, if it's affecting you, this is like something that's affected millions of people worldwide. Like, and it doesn't always end with a recovery. It's a bummer. Let's see, that wasn't the door I couldn't get through, right? It's gotta be a looping back point soon. I've come pretty far, I feel. Now the trick is making it back there through all of those enemies without dying. Because I would really like my things back. I wonder if the traps are reset too. They are. So the traps are reset too. Can we trigger it? I mean, it's clearly up there in the tree. Okay, looks like we're just gonna be learning a new area. Now comes the hounds. And I think it was Clem, because I think you're the one that mentioned throwing the pebbles. So that's a really good idea rather than using my gun. Alright, with life. Oh my gosh, where did he come from? Okay, there was a guy here I clearly did not remember. That was lucky, because he could have clearly just worked me. There's one more hellhound. I think he's coming to me anyways. Yep. No pebble necessary. Oh, come on. I thought you were coming to me, dude. Whoa, okay. Take it. Come on. I have to help lead your little pathing AI. You're gonna jump up here. I know you are. Oh my gosh, dude. Use your little hellhound brain, and let's run around the rock. Come on, you're almost there. You're almost there. Just if you just walk this way. I think Aerosmith said it best, right? If you just walk this way, we can come up here and be friends. It'll be all nice. There we go. There we go. I'll jump to a campfire. Alright. Now. And as a matter of fact, actually, I don't have to fight these folks. I could. But I bet I could circumvent them. bet I could skip them. But then again, if I'm not going to die, because, come on, I'm not going to die. If I'm not going to die, it's free blood echoes to supercharge. To supercharge my score when I reclaim my things. Okay, Mr. Shield Guy, where are you at? I am a huge fan. So right now, if you've kind of just tuned in recently, between the cane, you probably haven't seen me use the second weapon yet, but I have the Holy Blade, which I really only use for like a super heavy sneak attack. Like that. Probably a bit excessive. But it's such a cool weapon, and I paid a lot of souls for it, so I really want to use it. Whoa! So, super shout out to AF Queso. AF Queso. Which I think queso is Spanish for cheese. But AF Queso. I know you haven't been in the chat, or if you have been typing in the chat, I've missed it, I apologize. But you just followed. Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Like, folks, you're spoiling me. You are absolutely spoiling me this week. We're at 41. 41 followers. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. Is it a bird? It's a tiny little bird in there. Look, it's got legs and like a little tail. I think it's a bird. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just like a weird little doll looking thing. I don't know what that's supposed to be burning in there, but it's pretty creepy. Pretty creepy indeed. Alright, back down. Into the big fight. At least this trap is reset. Or not reset. Oh wait, there's folks everywhere. Hang on, let's kind of be intelligent about this. Wow, my gun is so slow. Oh, come on, Rock. My gun is so slow that a guy walking will dodge the bullet. Or my character doesn't know how to lead a target. I guess is another way of putting that. Push him in the hole. Push him in the hole. Well, one guy fell in the hole. Who else we got? You're not dead. Okay, this is going well. Let's not jinx it. What? The bow blade? I have a gun spear, but I don't have a bow blade. That sounds amazing. And the Chikage? I think that's how you say it, Chikage? That sounds awesome. These are both weapons that I am not aware of. I do have the rifle spear, which I haven't upgraded at all, but it's so cool I want to just carry it around with me all the time. Like, that's such a fun motion to do. And if there's any Warhammer 40k players out there, This is basically like a custodian guard's weapon of choice. Okay. We are at the cusp. Hey, firebomb person, how about you kill this little zombie for me? Okay, I do have the DLC. I think it was either Denny Von Doom yesterday or iFrost TV, or yeah, Frost ITV yesterday that mentioned. Oh my gosh, look at the guy with my souls. It's the guy up there. See his glowing eyes? But they explained what the DLC was. Because I have accessed it, I just wasn't aware of what it was. And I think I'm a little underleveled for it. Man, those firebombs do a lot of damage. Okay, it's unfortunate because I can't get what I want, which is the song 2. My mind does not remember what song that is. You can't get what you want. Isn't that a song, something like that? Probably not. But I need that guy up there. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you just might find you get what you need. That song. Although we're going to see if me getting... If they throw a firebomb at me, I'm going to die. Like, no questions asked. It's done. Oh, great. This is so not cool. Back up. Okay. There's a gun guy. Bosses, I haven't even made it past the first guy. There's like a guy with like a chain whip thing, which is awesome, and I want one, but I can't even make it past him. Oh, where's my gun at? Oh, I put it away, apparently. Really? He backed up just enough that I can't hit him? Oh, great. Well, that was bad. I just made an enemy. It's a whole other town. That's incredible. I love that story. Use the rocks as cover. Man. Like 2 shots is enough to toast you. Yeah, dude, you're done. You're done. Your sniping days are over. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, of course he fell. I need my blood echoes before we continue into... Maybe this is Bergenworth. These, like, shanty towns. I guess I didn't really think of that. Those guys need to die. Remember inquisitiveness. Hopefully this leads me around and it's not a trap of doom. Like an Indiana Jones boulder rolling down this tunnel at me is what I'm feeling right now. Okay, that's what this did. This door lets you skip the firebomb throwing guy swamp, which is all nice and dandy, but does that mean there's no way actually to get up there and fight that guy? Or does it happen so much later in the game that I haven't earned the right to get up there yet? That's probably the case. Oh. Of course the game is going to make me work for it, right? Whoa! Whoa! What the heck was that? There is a cannon? We moved past one firebomb guy, and now they have a legitimate artillery piece back there. What is this game doing? Wondrous hidden path. Hopefully this lets me skirt around. Flanking the artillery. Focus on evasion. Great. Yeah, we're kind of skirting the alleys here. Oh, man. Whoa! Where's the gunman? Oh, he's way across the street. I need to get in that building. Ooh, okay. Just blind rush and hope my body could take it, and it could. Oh, there's some sort of beast. You can hear it breathing. Oh, man. Ooh, okay. Focus. This is just like back when we were playing Ghost of Tsushima. Do not get excited. Calm. Calm and collected. Will this artillery piece just wreck me when I get close to it? That's the question. Nope, just a normal old dude. Can I use it? Operate device. Yes. Wow, that's how far I shoot it? I'm that bad at this thing? There's too many notes. Come on, notes. I need you to go away. Kind of hoping it'd be a little more effective than that. There you are. I see you. Come on out. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that was really bad. Does a lot of damage. But I think we were able to really like clear this section of town on nice like. Nothing we can do there. That's the first building I went in with the hidden path. Alright, we got about 30 minutes to go still. That's the second building, and that's what I ran across. And then we're up to the cannon guy, so these other buildings at the end. Nothing but foes here. Yeah, are those all bad guys? They're sleeping. Leave no foe undefeated. Have mercy. I guess I could have let him go. Okay. Still. Oh, look at the moon. It's all foggy and smoke covered. I don't know if it's because I'm in a burning village right now. Okay. I don't want to jinx it, but folks, we are rocking it today. Just this collective uber energy. We've only died twice, he says right before he's about to die. I would like to make it back to that bridge. Time for special items. That's concerning. Or maybe that's what they meant. You find a special item. There's an item across there. Is that the first bridge? Like the OG rickety bridge way back there? I've come that far. Yeah, 'cause that's the windmill up there. I don't feel like we're gonna double back at all. I really don't. I mean, this does not seem safe. Oh my gosh, come on. Let us illuminate the situation. As much as I may have been griping about the onslaught of enemies, the artillery cannons, I much prefer being outside to being in cramped quarters. There's a guy. It's so much harder to see. It's so much harder to fight. Wow, this is a huge room. Is that him making the sound? It's an unusual sound. I don't remember them hissing like that. A way down. Wow, it got really windy. Okay, so there is a path we could drop down. I don't know if we want to. Lady Dragana, thank you for the confidence. I like how I'm speaking louder because of the high winds. I don't know if we want to drop down there just yet. I think that's just a normal peon, like a normal dude with an axe. The hissing is unusual. This room seems awfully big to just have one guy with an axe. Time for sneak attacks. Okay, I'm always a fan of sneak attacks. Maybe he's not a normal guy. That's why he's hissing. I think if we're gonna do a sneak attack, there's only one kind of sneak attack to do. And it's a sneak attack with Ludwig's Holy Blade. He might be somebody different. That did not kill him? Yes, it did. That sneak attack, full damage, only did half his health. That was not a normal dude. Oh, great. Kalenkos. I almost I mean, it's in jest. I do. But I almost dread when you type in the chat, because it's like, this is the hardest area of the game. Like, you are going to die. Now the fun begins. Don't stop. Don't stop. It's just... It makes me laugh. The bridge! Is this... No, this can't be the bridge. We're too close. It is the scourge of malformed things. Therefore, visceral attacks are very effective. Okay, interesting. I want to get up to the top of this thing, though. There's items up there. Like there's something way up there. So we have the windy path. Like, this game actually has given us some options now. Seem like genuine options. There's the windy path. There's down. And then there's outside. Okay, okay. It's alright, we can do this. I've only got 21,000 points. I'd like to get my other points from the other guy. The other guy had 30. What do you think, folks? Down? Not toward the scourge of malformed things? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the floor gave way here. The way the light is shining through those floorboards. And that guy walked across it just fine. Operate the device. Oh my gosh, it's just a pit. And there is no ladder. I guess we'll just operate it. We'll see what happens. Maybe this is a shortcut. Not currently operable. Okay, well, never mind. We're not going this way yet, folks. So we only have two options to us. Two options. The windy path, which might be how you drop down to activate that thing. That makes no sense why that would be that way, but... or this. There's a bridge. There's a glow... I think it's a lantern, perhaps. Oh, there's crying. That's never good. You never want to hear crying when you're in the woods by yourself at night. What the heck is that? Is anybody else seeing the thing that I'm seeing? When I mentioned that this area reminded me of Resident Evil 4, I literally didn't expect, like, the Ouroboros to show up. Because if anyone's played Resident Evil 4, that's what we're looking at. That is an Ouroboros. That is a dude with, like, it's just a weird... It's a very From Software take on Medusa. Yes, those are just, it's... Oh my gosh, like, I don't know what, do I get close to it? Do I? No, it's running at me now. Or not even, maybe running's the wrong word, it's kind of hobbling. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Oh, it doesn't really like the fire. Oh, it's even creepier that it doesn't run. Stay back. Oh my gosh, the heads are snaking. I'm stuck under the stairs. Ah! Run! Why are we getting a note from PlayStation? Can we whip it? Can we whip it? Oh. It's just a dude with, like, completely bandaged head. So that's pretty creepy. That took... I mean, it wasn't, like, impossible to kill. But I'm definitely going to have to figure out a system that doesn't rely on me throwing limited quantity Molotovs, because I've only got 5. Let's put the antidotes in another spot here. The whip, perhaps... Pardon me. The whip, perhaps, is going to be my best friend in this instance. Okay, I have to give him props. That was a fantastic enemy reveal. Like, the notes do make it even more poignant. But walking out of this really dark, creepy area, and perhaps that guy that I killed over here with a sneak attack, excuse me, perhaps that was the first snake guy. But I didn't get to realize that. But when you walk out here, and all there is to do is go across this bridge, and you just see him cresting the rise. And what do you see first? You see this jumble of, like, tentacly snake things, and you're like, what is happening? And then it's attached to the head of a person. Oh. I think Indiana Jones would love this level. There's the item up there that I spied from across the way. Because we're doubling across the river, perhaps we'll get the bridge? Why? Why do they have snakes for heads? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now we not only have to keep our eye open for ambushes, for falling logs, but also snake people. There's tons of dead people around me right now. It's not promising. I would like a shortcut. I feel like we've earned the right to a shortcut. We've fought quite a ways. And while we did find one nice little shortcut to get around the fire-throwing people, I really feel like the game ought to hand us out a little bit more. Remember the Bloodstone. Oh, I don't know what that means. Maybe I shouldn't go this way. It's a hidden path. Yes. Where does this take us? It's an elevator, which is always promising. It's going up. Not what I expected. I don't think I've actually been on the other end of this elevator. So I don't know if this is a good thing or not. Remember the master. Great. Oh, this is the top. Oh my gosh, who is that? I can't target him. Is that a person? Can I talk to him? I can't attack him. He has a bag on his head. He has a cane, though, like me. More antidotes. Let's open this door. No way. This is the shortcut, folks. This is the shortcut back to the starting area. Denny Von Doom, good morning, good morning. You have come in at a good time. You've missed a little bit of adventuring. We just found the shortcut back to this lamp post through this tower. Man, it's been an exciting stream today, or exciting broadcast. We've had tons of new folks joining our community. Super shout out to everybody. We've done really good, I think, so far in the game. I still want to get my echoes back from that one person, though.
Ah, a new face, are you?
You don't have a face.
Guns an accomplished hunter, it would appear.
You're not even looking at me, man.
I am Volta, master of the League.
That sounds cool. What kind of league?
Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know?
Does he have a camera on his belt?
You've seen enough of these wretched beasts, freakish slugs and mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Oh my gosh. Oh, decisions. Decisions. I mean, he seems like he's on the up and up. I mean, you meet a random guy chilling in a locked room, wearing a bucket on his head, and he's like, join my league. I feel like you ought to. To be fair, it does sound like he's doing the right stuff. He's fighting the monsters, right?
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. our own
Cool.
cowl rune, symbol of the League.
Great impurity.
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench.
Okay, you're getting intense, man. I'm on your
Just
team.
Think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League Confederates.
Okay.
Oh. There is one thing you must know.
Gotcha. That's a special
By the
spot.
oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin.
What?
Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed.
Uh-oh.
The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing.
That's important.
And each other. Always.
So, it's just me. But this guy basically say there is corruption within every human being. So your job is to kill every human being. And people won't understand what we're doing, but don't worry, because Crazy Buckethead Man, I got your back. It's basically what I'm feeling he's telling me.
The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption.
So like if I
and so,
use this
until
rune,
we are rid of all vermin, you must continue.
How cool
to
would it
hunt
be?
And this and
how cool would it be? I mean, cool, not cool, I guess. Would it be if it basically turned all future allies into monsters? Like on my screen, they were still allies, but I saw them as monsters, so I would kill them, and then I would find out later that I killed all my buddies. I mean, that'd be something this game would do. I could see that. Impurity. A carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This rune, discovered inside the forbidden beast eater, what? Came to symbolize impurity and the oath of the League. Confederates of the League cooperate with hunters from other worlds and hunt to discover vermin. Vermin writhe within filth and are the root of man's impurity. Crush all of vermin without hesitation. Boosts max HP during co-op. Plus 2%. Okay. Oh, you get vermin from killing bosses. That sounds so cool. Okay, we got about 6 minutes left on our stream today, folks. Thank you so much for rocking with us. We're going to keep going because there's like 30,000 blood echoes still waiting out there to be uncovered. Now that we have this shortcut, which is awesome, this will make traversing to where we left off a breeze. Woo! There's our cape. What? Flanagan, are you serious? Like, permanent, they're selling your building. Are they selling it really cheap? I think Quarters Without Borders, we could use a headquarters. But no, they're selling the whole building. So like, even after like 6 months from now, a year from now, when the pandemic is starting to quell and quiet, it's just going to be work from home permanently? That's mind-blowing. I guess the big question is, how excited are you about that? Because headquarters, I love it. I didn't even think of that. Good call, subs. How excited are you about the ability to work from home all the time? Nothing but grief here. Yeah, let's not jump off the edge. Okay, well, what initially turned out to be several paths, once again, has revealed itself to be one back path, and that's it, just a forward path. It's a tax write-off, Lady Dragon, it's a tax write-off. Someday, 10 years from now. We'll see. Maybe our charity will be big enough. We'll have streamers across all the different streaming platforms, raising money for good causes, playing video games. Who knows? I don't think we're ever going to get to go back and claim those souls from those guys that were throwing firebombs. The game just seems to be taking me further and further away from them, which is really unfortunate because I was really hoping to go get those points. Oh great, there's a despicable snake around here somewhere. Seems to be like a little side path over there you can take. Don't know where the despicable snake is at. Oh, whoa, there's a big mausoleum tombstone thing up there. Well, we're gonna push just a little bit further ahead, not far. Because we're probably not... Oh, great. Wait, this is different. They're not like snake people. These are just, unless they are snake people that have been completely consumed by the snakes. But they're just blobs of snakes. That's a fair point, Flanagan. That's a fair point. Man, that is wild that they would do that, because it's a pretty big company. That I don't want to say it, you know, but it's a pretty big company that you work for. Like they've got to have some sort of like, I don't know. I don't see how you could run what you do completely from home. Like, I feel like there have to be like once a month or something. They'd have to have a retreat and everybody gets together and talk about stuff, right? Great. This is actually kind of horrifying. Because these aren't like normal snakes. These are like creepy giant snakes. And they're everywhere. More shining coins. Oh. No, I mean that makes, it makes perfect sense. Whoa, it's the peanuts again. We must be getting close to Bergenworth because the peanuts are coming. I still feel like there's some stuff that like that you can do more efficiently. Reminiscent of superior being, oh great. You can do more efficiently if you're able to work in person. Like, yes, there's a lot of things you can do by working from home, but like, I don't know if it can ever fully replace at least some opportunities to meet with other people. What is that sound? It's kind of exciting. A whole new frontier we're entering into, folks. Ooh, good call on the audio on that one. I hear the snake hissing from my side. Nope. At least they're slow and they don't reach as far as my whip. That makes me not as freaking out as I could be, I guess. I didn't think about that, Lady Dragana, you're right. There's a snake person down there. Feel like whatever that really loud breathing is, I'm getting a lot closer to it. It's like up on top of the rocks. No way, did they seriously do that? Ah, yeah. And how they're gonna, like, compensate for the lack of those perks? That's what I can see a lot. That's one thing I'm a little worried about. As far as movie theaters are concerned. Ooh, there's something up there. There's an item. Oh, that's how I jump. The jumpy path. Because there's so many movie theaters that are like going under that I could totally see a future where like Disney or Netflix or somebody just buys all of them up super, super cheap. I don't know, as a ballroom dance instructor, I don't know, I feel like I sit firmly in an industry that cannot fully go digital. There were folks that did online lessons. I know a few folks that did online lessons, but it can't fully replace, at least for my industry, it can't be fully replaced. Okay, there was some creepy breathing, and then we came up here, and now it's stopped. Beware of the executioner. Remember to sneak attack. Oh, there he is. Alright, we're about out of time today, folks. We're going to take this guy out. At least clearing this little top path. But really only leaves the low path. We'll have the shortcut. We'll come down the shortcut tomorrow. And we work our way down the low road. You take the high, I take the low. Down the peanut path. And we'll get a little further down into that clearing. There's a guy down there, a snake person. Seems to go even deeper into the woods. We're going to just have to settle for the fact that I don't think we're getting those points back. Like, I'm not skilled enough, nor do I have the weapons that have the reach to be able to just go back to there and just snipe those firebomb throwers. So I don't think there's anything I can really do about it, unfortunately. So we have 30,000. It's a bummer that we lost those points. Oh, geez, it's such a bummer. But it should still be enough for 2 levels up. So we're going to head back to the Hunter's Dream, get our 2 levels up, repair our items, stuff like that. And that'll be our stream for today. It's been a whirlwind of a time. Really, really exciting. Very humbling at the same time. Like, thank you to everybody that has tuned in, whether you've been here for the last 6 months, whether you've been here for a day. It all makes a difference, and it gets our channel, you know, one step closer to being a lasting fixture, a lasting permanent. So, I don't know, it's really exciting. Can't thank everybody out there enough. Features I know. Oh, wow. Ice Queen ITV. Special shout out to Ice Queen ITV. I do have to add, so a new follower up to 42. This is so wild today. Oh my gosh. Like, I noticed you bear the ITV kind of tag on the end. So if you're watching, or Frost ITV, if you're watching, are you two pals? Do you know each other? Do you happen to like collab on stuff? Because I know there's a few folks in the viewing area today, or in the audience today, that do run Twitch channels. And this is all about being in community. This is all about working together and finding a space that we can all just kind of chill and relax and hopefully make a difference in the world, even if it's just 25 cents at a time. So if anybody out there does stream, does run channels, feel free to mention it in the chat here at the end. Like, it's nothing that I'm like opposed about. You know, obviously we're not going to go here and just we haven't had spam messages in a while, but if anyone runs a channel, throw a little blurb out there. What is it that you folks do? What do you stream? When do you stream? Hopefully he didn't twist your arm too much to get you to follow the channel. But thank you. Happy Wednesday to you as well. And thank you for following the channel. It means a lot. We're a new channel, less than a year, 6 months now. And you bring us up to 42 followers. We are but 8 folks away from 50. I gotta step up my game here. So as promised, the 2 big priority things I'll focus on this week is getting a button under the channel for those of you that would like to contribute to AVID personally. It'll link you to their website, and working on getting Quarters Without Borders to become an officially sanctioned 501c3 charity. That might not happen in a week, but I'll look into it as a priority.
Very well.
A lot of really cool stuff.
Let the echoes become your strength.
Like goosebumps.
Let
this is
me
exciting.
stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Awesome. So the only thing I have to, and this is maybe my ignorance showing a little bit, but Denny Von Doom, what is POC content? That's the only thing I don't know. So Denny Von Doom, if anyone's just listening, they're not tuning in visually watching this stream, Denny Von Doom streams a lot of Soulsborne style content. So I imagine that's Demon Souls, Dark Souls, maybe Bloodborne, as well as fighting games. And he's focusing a lot on charity-focused things. And I'm using he. I know you may not be, I don't know, you could be a guy or a girl, I'm not sure, so correct me if I'm just throwing the wrong pronouns out there. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's totally my ignorance on that one then. Well, that's super cool. After we get off the channel, I will have to check if you have a Twitch channel, I'll have to check it out. I don't know if you stream on Twitch or on like YouTube or anything else like that. But yeah, okay, what are we doing? We're doing 2 level... Oh, I might not have enough points, actually. Yeah, I'm shy 3,000. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. That's really cool. Start it small and build it up again. Yeah, so she might not be on the stream anymore, but I know a Hair Affair, exactly subliminal, Hair Affair streams. She does craft-focused streams, which is really interesting. I'm really curious to see how the format she uses for those things. So, if you're into craft and craft-adjacent topics, by all means, check out her channel, see what she's doing. If you're into more Soulsborne style content, fighting games, definitely check out Denny Von Doom. And anybody else too. If you run channels, like I said, it's all stuff I think what I may be interested in, maybe something that you're interested in, and vice versa. So throw stuff out there. I feel like we're a really good group of people here. So. Okay, I got 1 level up. What do we do with it? I don't feel like I need really endurance. We could get a little stronger. Wow, it's only 1. Let's cap off our vitality at a nice even 20. And we're only 3,000 points away, like 2.5 really, from the next level up. So tomorrow's stream we'll start grind a couple thousand echoes, get that level up out of the way,
Farewell, good hunter.
and then
May you
continue our
find
way
your worth
deeper
in the
into the
waking
Forbidden
world.
Woods. Denny Von Doom, I like the way you think. I like the way you think. I've thought about doing eating streams. Eating streams. If anyone's familiar, it originated in South Korea, but they're called mukbangs. M-U-K-B-A-N-G. The mukbang. It's basically this huge streaming niche culture where they just stream mealtime. And from what I understand, it originated with the fact that a lot of people are singles. They live alone. So they didn't like eating alone. So by streaming their eating, they can kind of converse with people. And it's like having a virtual dining room table. So people could eat at the same time. They could talk about different foods and stuff like that. So I've thought about, I'm a big eater. I love eating. Let me just put that out there. So I've thought about starting a mukbang. If you do a cooking channel, we'll have to do like a collab or something. That'd be really cool. And Frost ITV is a variety game streamer. It's a little bit of everything. What kind of platforms, Frost ITV? What kind of platforms do you stream on? Or platforms do you play on? PC, PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, anything? Ooh, I like that. That could be a good resolution too, Denny. Ooh, I actually have a better gemstone. We're gonna do that. And nothing else for this one, unfortunately. Ooh, that's a big plus. Plus 93. We'll leave it the way it is for now. That's what I just did, isn't it? Ten more damage with the blade, or a little more damage with the cane. Considering we use the cane more, I think the cane's gonna have to go up one. We could do both. Sounds like a plan to me. I think that gives us one more gem spot for the cane, actually. Yes, it does. It's plus 80, plus 83, plus 91. Plus 91. This is weapon durability goes down. This is increases stamina cost by 1%. We'll drop the weapon durability, it's not a big deal. HP gradually depletes, jeez. Because I haven't really looked at what these other gemstones do, have I? If there's any negative effects. I'm just using them. I haven't even looked at what their attributes are. Wow, so Arcane is now so much more baller. Wow, Frost ITV is Series X and a PS5. So when are you hosting a socially distanced party at your house? All right. Seems good there. I think that's it for us. When Halo Infinite eventually drops, I'll be considering the Series X. I could play it on PC too, I think, though, but it's been a while since the 360 was my last Xbox console. and then I went laterally to the PS3, and then PS4. All right, folks. I gotta say, this has been like super, like unimaginable today. Thank you so much. I keep saying thank you. I don't know how to say a stronger word than thank you, but Grandmaster Pancho, there at the 11th hour, another follow. Thank you so much. We're at 42. Like, I could not have, I can't stop smiling, could not have anticipated this kind of support, or even just what we've done in the last few days. This is mind-blowing. We've gone up, what, 6, 7, 8? Let me look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've gone up 9 followers in the last 3 days. Like, I cannot thank you guys so much. That would be so cool. It would be so cool. As I said, I will do my best to get links up for those of you that would like to support the charity. By no means do you have to. Just tuning in and supporting as we game is enough. But if anyone wants to do that extra step, if you do want to support this particular cause, and we do different charities for each different game. So if this isn't one that necessarily speaks to you, or there's a charity that you would like to see us feature, throw it as a request or as a comment. I'm always looking for new causes, new organizations to help. We had a wide variety of organizations last year that we worked with, whether it was, we did stuff with veterans last year, we did stuff with mental health last year, we did some general blanket stuff with the United Way. We did a lot of different charities that we were able to donate, modest sums of money to. But it all makes a little bit of a difference. So I think it's nice to be able to have fun, have a space like this that we can kind of hang out, but at the same time, give a little bit back into the world. This is so mind-blowing today, folks. Thank you so much. Wow. This is so cool. I have so many channels to check out. I'm super excited to see, Frosteye TV, Denny Von Doom. Who else am I missing? And a Hair Affair. I think the three of you mentioned channels that you stream with, that you put out there content-wise. So I'm interested to see what you folks do. Yeah, I think with the right mindset, the right energy, we keep on going. Grandmaster Pancho, what is feeds? Okay, we're gonna take a 60 seconds here and keep the stream going. You're gonna have to explain what is Feed Snacks, because I do not know what Feed Snacks are. Okay, the channel is called Feed Snacks. Nice. And you're making me hungry here, by the way. Hopefully your channel involves eating. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, good luck, my friend. Good luck, my friend. For those of you that are a little bit more Bloodborne experienced, if you understand or you know the inner workings of how the multiplayer, the matchmaking works, by all means, we'll talk about it later this week. Let me know, because if we can do some collabs where maybe you're doing a stream where we're kind of crossing paths, working together in each other's worlds, stuff like that. I know Demon's Souls had a system where you could play together. By all means, I think that'd be really cool to get a group going together. We did a little bit of that back with Destiny, and then a little bit back there with Ghost of Tsushima. We had some co-op games and stuff going on, so that would be really, really cool, I think. All right, but I apologize, the stream's 20 minutes over. I do have to wrap up. I do have responsibilities and adult things to do today. But thank you so much, everybody. We'll make it work. And every other week I do a long play. So iFrost TV, like, for this week example, it doesn't have to be this week, but for example, every other week I do like a 6-hour, 7-hour stream. So I'm sure we could make it collaborate in some way. One last time, thank you so much, everybody, for the support. It was unimaginable, the outpouring today. Thank you so much for tuning in, for communicating in the chat, for being patient as I stumble my way through this game. if there's anything you would like to see, whether it's a charity we support, a game you would like to see us play, or even just features from those of you that maybe watch other streamers or maybe are a bigger channel than I am that have things that you would like. This has worked really well for me. These are the things that I think are really cool that you'd like to see this channel do. Let me know and I'll do my best to try to make it happen. So yeah, that's it. We are back. Today's Wednesday. We're back tomorrow, Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another hour and a half, working our way through Bloodborne, and then we'll be back on this Saturday. This Saturday, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing for about 6 hours, our long play Saturday, all the way through midnight. So Saturday will be kind of a grab bag. We're going to do a little bit of Destiny 1 with another fellow on the community, Kunai. He likes to play through that, so we'll do a little bit of Destiny, we'll do a little bit of Bloodborne, of course. So, folks, I'm going to echo Flanagan, you beat me to it. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Spread the joy, spread the energy, put it out there into the world. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. And as always, happy gaming. I think I'm going to need a new splash screen